Hello everybody, welcome to SG1 Sports 101. I am your host today here on the SG1 Sports 101. And today I just watched the CFP rankings that just got released an hour or two ago. Does I let you know that the first half of the rankings are accurate, or the actual rankings and my reaction to them. The rankings that are gonna be after the actual rankings are just my opinions, or just as a disclaimer. So please enjoy. See if we can get this dime. Oh, look at that third tap here, Mary. Okay, so in the college football playoff committee, they said that these teams are the top 25 and the 12 teams. And just remember, the rankings have changed, not like last season where if you lose to the conference champion, you get to be in the playoff at all if you have a kind of a bad record. You'll be seeded, street seeding, but the teams that win the conference will get an automatic bye to the quarterfinal, the second round, which the play-ons start on December 19th on ESPN, and then the 20th on ABC, ESPN, and TNT. So without further ado, let's see and go over the reactions of the CFP committee's rankings. So they have a 25 ranked team in Eastern, Tennessee 6-2. And I think that a 2-loss team like Tennessee, who couldn't beat anybody, that would make sense. Then they have Pittsburgh at number 24 in the nation, 7-2. And then they have Washington at number 23, 7-2. And I'm happy about that because I am a huge Ducks fan, and I need the Ducks to have a tough remaining schedule so they can be ranked higher. And then at number 22, rather, they got the 8-1 Missouri Tigers. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. An 8-1 team playing out of the top 10, like that doesn't make any sense, but okay then. And then they have from 16 through 20, they got Iowa Hawkeyes 7-2 overall as a number 20 seed. And then they got number 19, and number 19 they got the USC Trojans 7-2. And then they got Miami at number 18, 7-2. Bunch of 7-2 teams. Georgia Tech 7-2. Number 17, Vanderbilt. Number 16, 7-2. And they got Louisville and Virginia at 15 and 14 respectively. Both at 8-1. Yeah, then they got number 14, it's kind of surprising, a 7-2 team. The Utah Utes at number 13 as a 7-2 team, as a 14th team in the nation. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, but that is interesting. Okay, now we enter the top 12 season. Just remember that these rankings aren't official. They're just what the community bought out today a couple hours ago. So we got OU, Oklahoma City 7-2, number 12. We got Texas 7-2, week number 11. And then we got Notre Dame ranked number 10, 7-2 overall. And then this one is kind of a shocker. Oregon at number 9, even though they beat the then ranked number 3 Penn State on the road in double overtime. They put Oregon at number 9. I was expecting them to be a 7-8 seed, but they put them down a couple spots. I guess they lost at home to Indiana, but that's still not fair. So, yeah, on to number 9, then Texas Tech Red Raiders at number 8 at 8-1 overall. BYU Cougars 8-0 at number 7. And then they got Ole Miss at 8-1 at number 7. In the top 5 didn't really change. Georgia number 5, 8-1. Alabama Crimson Tide 7-2, number 4 in the playoff rankings. And then they got the Aggies 8-1 overall as the number 3. Indiana and Ohio State still the same. Ohio State number 1, 9-1 overall, and Indiana at number 2, 9-0 overall. So that's the playoff committee's rankings that they just took out today. The next rankings that are coming out will be coming out next Tuesday, 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN will be the week 12 rankings. But yeah, that's that. And then, as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna give you my predictions of the rankings that I wanna do myself. And this note that this isn't in real life, it's just my opinion. My type of thing with the record. So please, before we start this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and hit that notification button at the end of the video if you haven't yet. So I have in my top 25 college football playoff rankings. I got Missouri 8-1 as a 25 seed, 25th in the nation. And then I got Tennessee and Cincinnati 24 and 23 respectively at 7-2. And then I got Washington as the number 22 seed in the nation at 7-2 as well. Let's see if I can. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's a good cat. Okay. But, then we got Vanderbilt and Michigan in 2019, 7-2, both 7-2. And then we got Tulane is 8-1. I forgot about that. My bad. Tulane number 21 and 8-1. And then we got. Let's see if I can. Okay. We got at 18 and 17 and 16. We got the Utah Utes at 18 and 17 ranked USC, 16th ranked Georgia Tech 7-2. And then we got let's see this toe tap. Okay. We got Miami and Texas at 15 and 14, 7-2 both overall. And then at 13, I got North Texas 8-1. And now as we enter the top 12, and just remember, this is just my projection, my opinion, and this is how my rankings will go. So I got Clemson as a 12 seed. And they are going to be the 7-2 overall. They're 7-2 overall. Then we got Memphis at 11, 8-1 overall. And I got Memphis winning the American Conference title game. Sorry about that one, Mike. And I got South Florida 8-1. Actually, that's incorrect. Actually, my bad, guys. I got South Florida winning the American Conference. Memphis is gonna be right below them. But then I got Texas Tech and Oregon 8-7 respectively, 8-1 overall record. And then I got Georgia 6, 8-1, Ole Miss 8-1, Bama 7-2, A&M's 8-1. And then this is the part that I changed. I think it makes more sense. Ohio State at number 2. And then Indiana, who's on at number 1, I know both respectively. Because it doesn't make sense, because Ohio State hasn't played nobody. Yeah, Ohio State played nobody. So I think Indiana, who beat several ranked teams, and several teams that are ranked now, should be the number 1 overall seed. But what should I have in my top 25 in my opinion? I got, let's see if I can do a hurdle. Yeah, that's a hurdle, yeah. So I got, in the first round in the bracket, I got Clemson going to Ole Miss in the first round. And then I got Memphis going to Georgia in the first round. And then I got Notre Dame going to Oregon in the first round at Autzen. And then I got South Florida and Texas Tech in the first round also. So yeah, that's what I got in the first round. my conference champion in the American Conference is the Memphis Tigers. And the South Florida Bulls, I got the South Florida Bulls up beating the Memphis Tigers and all that. And then I got Ohio State and Indiana, and Ohio State, Indiana, and the Big Ten title game, and I got Indiana giving Ohio State the first loss. And in the Big 12, I got the BYU Cougars and the Texas Tech Red Raiders led the Big 12 champions, being the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And then in the ACC, I don't know, I got Clemson winning the ACC, beating Georgia Tech and bumping them out of the playoffs. But yeah, that was all the stuff I had to tell you guys in this reaction video / prediction video of my top 12 and the CFP committee's top 12. The last topic I wanted to talk about was, one of the last two was, will Oregon win a title this year or next year? I think they got pretty good talent, but I don't think they're gonna win it all. I think it's gonna be probably, I don't know, Georgia or somebody different. But in my world, I'm having something different. I'm having Oregon winning it all because they got the best. They got the best freshman, the Korean War. You just gotta make them unleash his abilities, So I think Oregon could possibly be a title contender, but they won't win the playoffs this year. They'll probably win next season. The last topic I'm gonna talk about is the way that I'm gonna do my playoff videos. And this is just something I want to tell you guys. On my playoff videos, I am going to try to do 11-minute quarters, 11-minute quarters instead of 10-minute quarters. But if you see a change and it says, some videos are 11 minutes and some videos are, 10 minutes, then they're not, and it's not accurate and stuff, then that's on my bad. I'm just testing something. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Make sure to check in next Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific if you're on the West Coast. For the next college football rankings on ESPN Radio, and ESPN Deportes. Lastly, please like, comment, and subscribe. And please hit the notification button if you can. And I hope everybody has a good day. And one more thing. If you guys add me 100 views on this video in the next 2 days, then I will do a special video. I'll do a special video at the end of the whole football season, and I will do Super Bowl 60 simulation between whoever plays in Super Bowl 60. So, yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button if you can. If not, have a good day. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next week. And please keep watching my videos. Peace out, everybody.